Japan and China are one bad move away from blowing up the whole region, and nobody's talking about how wild this is actually getting. So here's the deal. Over the past few months, Chinese military ships have been sliding into Japan's waters near the disputed Senkaku Islands like they own the place. And according to folks inside Japan's defense ministry, these aren't your normal patrols. These are straight-up provocation runs, aggressive radio chatter, pushing Japanese vessels around, the whole 9 yards. More than 50 incidents in 6 months, and that's just the stuff Japan's willing to admit publicly. Experts say a bunch more are classified because they happened way too close to Japan's military bases. Now here's where it gets interesting. Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi, is not playing games. She's super pro-America, tight with the Trump crowd, and she did something no Japanese leader has done in 20 years. She openly backed Taiwan, called it the key democracy in East Asia. Beijing lost its mind. Chinese state media went full, Japan is destabilizing the region. Xi Jinping reportedly got personally briefed and told his team to prepare strong countermeasures. But the plot twist? The United States, Japan's biggest ally, is just quiet. No statement, no support, no backup, nada. And people in Tokyo are freaking out. Takaichi built her entire political career on the idea that the US-Japan alliance is rock solid. But when a Chinese destroyer pulled up within 300 meters of a Japanese ship dangerously close, the White House didn't even comment. The silence was so shocking that Takaichi pulled a move no one saw coming. She froze more than $4 billion worth of US military contracts. Basically said, why should we keep paying for American weapons if America won't act like an ally? That hit Washington hard. Japan is one of the biggest buyers of US defense tech. If Japan starts acting independent, analysts say South Korea, Australia, the Philippines, even Taiwan might follow. Meanwhile, China's turning up the heat. More ships, more patrols, more aircraft. And online, Beijing launched a whole campaign, Number Japan Provokes China. They're also considering economic punishment, cutting rare earth exports to Japan, which would smack Japan's high-tech industry right in the face. Inside Japan, though, Takaichi's approval ratings are shooting up. People are tired of China's pressure and love the fact she's finally pushing back. But Washington, not impressed. Sources say Trump thinks Japan's been living off American protection and needs to handle more on its own. So now there's this giant gap between Japan and the US, and China's trying to slide right into it. Analysts are warning that the region is now balancing on the edge of the biggest crisis since the Korean War. One wrong radio call, one wrong ship maneuver, one wrong comment, and boom, the whole thing could spiral. And if the US keeps ghosting Japan, insiders say Takaichi might do the unthinkable. Form a temporary independent security coalition with Taiwan, South Korea, and Australia. If that happens, it would blow up the entire post-war alliance system the United States built in Asia. The next few weeks are going to be crucial. But right now, the Pacific is basically a live wire, and Washington's silence is making everything 10 times more dangerous.